Hello. Today I'm going to be reviewing the VOD between Shanghai Dragons and Dallas Fuel. I noticed that there was a lot of nice little mistakes, some great play, and some horrid, truly fucking horrid play. Well, let's begin. Okay, let's just turn that down. Hey Vega, what's up? Okay, so they're running Junkrat Widow on Shanghai, along with Zarya Rein, Mercy Zenyatta. You're gonna see some great shit come out of that Mercy. Some really, really weak. And I mean really weak play come out of that Zenyatta. Also, Seagull and Taimu. And OGE. For Dallas Fuel, they are going to do some really nice plays, and that Reinhardt is just going to cost them the first map. Oh, God. Okay, so just spam phase, blah, 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 do whatever. Let's see. Watch this. He peeks 3 times on Hanzo, and gets shot in the fucking head. If you know anything about shooting, anything about any form of tactics whatsoever, never peek more than twice. First shot, okay, so what was that? Second shot, okay, they know where you are. Third shot, you're dead. Never peek more than twice, ever. And even then, the second time's pushing it. That's just bad. He also peeked with a hit scan, or against the hit scan as Hanzo. Pre-buff Hanzo. Just not very good. Fucking hell, this VOD's huge. Okay, but yeah, gets shot in the head, bam, dead. This Reinhardt does a lot of really aggressive shit that he quite frankly doesn't need to do. And it gets his team killed a lot in the first round. He seems to settle down a little bit in the next couple rounds, as evident by them winning 3-1. I think it was? Yeah, something like that. He drops shield a lot, and actually gets his healers killed more than once. It's just a lot of over-aggressive solo queue Ryan play. A nice little Widow 1v1. Fearless gets dropped by OGE. He forces some mistakes out of OGE with his Reinhardt, but the fuck? I can't turn that down any lower. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's find a better VOD than the actual full game, because it's not the best. Whoa. There we go. VODs, videos, blah 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 blah. Game 1. Okay. Just so I can actually fucking scrub the thing a bit better. Okay, let's see. But yeah, the main breakdown of this is good Ryan play, bad Ryan play, really streaky Widow play, really streaky Hanzo play, excellent Mercy play on both sides. Harry Hook and Altering both played phenomenal. Free Feel played really lackluster considering, well, he's playing pro. Taimu did some really nice things. You could see him switch from solo queue mentality to pro play mentality halfway through the game. Well, not halfway through the game, but halfway through plays. It's nice. See, OG just keeps dropping the shield. That actually gets the sealer picked several times. I think I've already said that, probably. But yeah. Dallas Fuel plays this point really, really well. Aside from the Reinhardt getting his teammates killed. Tanks get soloed out, the healers and DPSs were nowhere to back them up, and they get fucking crushed. Bad play by Shanghai, excellent push by Dallas. I mean, excellent push. Seagull, watch this, this is nice. That's some solid Widow play right there. Just bam, solid. Taimu plays fucking great there. Mercy resing Zen, Mercy resing Zen. He just takes a bunch of free damage. See the Rhine, watch the Rhine. The white Rhine. Dallas Fuel's Rhine.
I mean, the payload takes so long to roll out here too. You absolutely have time to wait for that respawn. You don't need to use res. Yeah, you don't have to, and also just pulling out the infra.
This tire could have been jumped more. It was a long tire, and he comes at them from a straight angle. Admittedly, it wasn't a very good tire. He could have held it. See how this Ryan constantly has that shield down? Just constantly. OGE just has his shield down. If you're gonna have your shield down the whole time, start swinging, just fucking play Orisa. Same shit. Great tracking on that mine, horrible tracking on the actual Widow itself, but you know. That was a... Taimu plays well this game. He honestly plays well. See? Both Reinhardts. Just playing hyper aggressive. Doesn't have shield up that whole time. Mickey's taking a bunch of free damage. Ends up drawing out the Transcendence, which quite frankly didn't need to be used. OGE just keeps playing aggressive, has Mercy up his ass. But again, DPS is fighting, whatever. Tank's fighting, Anyways, I'm gonna keep beating that fucking point to death. Watch this. This is some amazing Widow play right here by Dia. He gets killed, but he ends up getting the pick on Seagull. It was great. Well played. OGE constantly drops his shield. Watch. It gets his fucking healer killed. I think right here. Is it right here? No, not that point. Different time. A little bit of a better rip tire. Still excellent kill by Taimu. Excellent kill. Again, shield down. Ends up getting booped because he has shield down all the time. That was an excellent combo. Excellent combo. Dallas Fuel plays this first map really well. Again, what the fuck was OGE doing? And then pop, pop, pop. Taimu drops Daya again. This is some really good play by Taimu, except for that hook. Such a bad fucking hook. Okay, I'm gonna actually stop that. As a Widow main, this is fucking garbage. To me. Watch this. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Just Dia, whatever the fuck, I don't care. Playing well. Reinhardt doing stupid shit. He slows it down. Okay, so... right here. Is there a slowdown option? No, there isn't. Oh, sweet, speed. Awesome. Watch this. That hook. What was that fucking hook? You're in a 1v1. Well discovered. And he goes low. He goes low. That hook was fucking bad. So fucking bad. And, I'm bad at commentating because I keep talking about myself. Oh my god. Such a short little time clip right here. That was a great kill by Taimu on that Widow, though. Amazing kill. Right up there. Dropped. Just fucking dropped. Hey, Zarko. And hey, T15. So here's the res. Great kill on free feel. So, that Widow is resed. He knows where Taimu is. And he doesn't kill the Mercy. So what do you do in that situation? If you're a Widow on the low ground and you have hook up, you get high. Always get fucking high unless they have something stupid. Like a Bastion. And this isn't Junkertown, so they don't have a Bastion. Go high. Don't go low. Bad play. Really bad play. Rookie mistake by Taimu. Who's quite frankly better than that. And then bam. The shittiest hook in existence. He could have walked that in that time. This is where he's trying to go for some solo queue mentality. He picks it up after this, though. He does improve. He does slow it down after that death. And work on fundamentals as opposed to just flick-shotting. He works on tracking. He slows it down. He plays it better. Taimu plays really well after that. Daya plays phenomenal. Dia, whatever. Fearless plays that really well. He plays aggressive and smart at the same time. It was beautiful. Excellent synergy between Fearless and Gagori. Wonderful fucking synergy, which is to be expected between one of the world's best fucking Zarya players and, you know, another pro fucking player on tank. Yeah, I've actually got to slow that down. That's too fast for me to keep up with. It's like a bunch of spastic monkeys. Did it just break? It did break. Okay. So, watch the spam. Just spam. Ryan's constantly dropping shield for no fucking reason. You're not hitting anything. You're playing aggressive. You're not hitting anything, and you keep your shield down. Why? Just bad. 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 Gets discorded. Gets stunned. Never has shield up when it's needed. That was a great Earth Shadow though to counter. Double grab. Oh, oh, wow, that was an amazing dire. Was that the double grab? No, it wasn't. Single grab. Fearless plays great there. Iguri plays great. We're gonna see throughout this game. Free Field doesn't do anything. Free Field plays dead weight. No, I'm doing a VOD review, essentially. So, Giguri plays great, obviously. Kind of what she's known for. Altering plays a damn near perfect Mercy game in this game. Good spam, Reinhardt's counter each other, it's whatever. Scatter shot, pop. This is another bad play by Dia, whatever. Another really weak fucking hook across gets slaughtered. It doesn't take a rocket surgeon to fucking see that that was a terrible hook. Out of position, outplayed. Just 1, 2, thank you ma'am, thanks for the fucking ult charge. A nice, solid tire. Great tire. Then the German porn that is two Reinhardts fucking clashing together. And OGE dropping his shield all the time. Admittedly, he's playing Ryan to keep his shield up. He doesn't want it to get killed, but he drops it too much. Which is just the theme of this entire game. Again and again and again. Well, yes. Shanghai doesn't play Bridget at all in this for the most part. I think they play him once. I don't remember. Positioning. Widow's in a decent spot for a nice sightline. Free Field is way at the back where he should be, but too far back. Not getting enough damage in. Not getting enough assists. Has low healing. In this game, he has 10,000 healing over both rounds. And piss poor fucking everything else. If you're going to be playing Zenyatta, nut up or shut up. Mickey's Zarya was honestly fine. Like, these casters are, well, it's Monte Cristo, so that's all I need to say. I watched them when he fucking did OGN for League. Great block by OGE. A little bit forced on Fearless's part. The double fucking grav, great counterplay. Ends up nullifying everything. Only 3 deaths out of that total. But unfortunately for Shanghai, both their tanks died. Most teams don't have Bridget players, but at the same time, Bridget's not that difficult. Because of her strength right now, her skill floor's kinda low. What the fuck was that, Ryan? What was that? What was that? What was that? Charging at a Widow from that far away on Reinhardt without any prelude or damage beforehand. Meanwhile, in the land of out of position, Reinhardt. And Dia. 2 horrible plays that ended up working out in Dallas Fuel's favor. Horrible play by Ryan, horrible play by Dia. Is this going to work? The bot broke. Hey, Mix. So we're just gonna see Hanzo miss fucking everything, but it's pre-patch Hanzo. Yeah, whatever. Like, what was Dia doing? Dia. It wasn't a tactical mistake. It was a mechanical mistake. It was a silver mistake in terms of actually playing the character. And again, Dia goes low with hooks. You're gonna see it again and again and again and again. Widow's going low. You have a fucking one-shot kill headshot gun, and you need to charge it up. And you go low? Every time. It worked out in OG's favor that he missed that charge, but it mechanically wasn't very good. You're gonna see a really wasted fucking Zen ult here. Fearless, playing well with that Zarya, like really well with that Zarya. That synergy there is on point. Shanghai has some serious potential there with that combo. That was a fucking phenomenal fucking Dragon Strike by OG. Because last night Bones actually made me watch this game. I don't watch Overwatch League. Ever. It's just not my thing. But if I am watching it, you know what? I may as well make a video out of it. Simple. So, Seagull. Missed the scatter. Shot a little low, flicked a little low. This is a really nice grab. And Fearless is out of position. Ends up dropping both Mickey and Chip Saiyan. Wait, no, other way around. Altering and Grigori just get dropped because Fearless is out of position. Should have had that shield up against that post. That post right there where Hanzo's aiming. He should have had the shield against that post. There was no reason for him to be out of position that far. He was too far over, ended up getting his team killed. Bad play. Yeah, I'm aware that Dragon Strike's his ult. More poking, blah, 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 blah. Fire Strike, Dragon Strike, you're right, my bad. Bit of miscommunication there between Gaguri and Fearless. Fearless dropped shield, Gaguri did not shield him. And he took a Fire Strike to the face. Extra work for your healer. Admittedly, ult charge, but at the same time, extra work for your healer. Not the best, a little bit sloppy. Taimu falls off the map. Not commenting on that. Widow goes high, goes for the shot. Right, that was a Earth Shatter. That was an Earth Shatter. Okay. Earth Shatter, Dragon Strike. Doesn't get anything out of it because Fearless plays well against, or not Fearless. Was it Fearless? Someone plays well against. I don't fucking remember. Let's see. Hang on. Okay, no. No. Too far. Son of a bitch. Yes, high ground is amazing for Widow on this point of the map. On offensive Widow, there's not that many points that you can get a pick from, except from right behind, yeah. From behind Seagull up to the top, there's that one ledge. It's an okay point. It's not the best. I like being above there on Widow personally, or trying to push off this point over here. Pushing off that point, Widow versus Widow, great play, helps out your team a lot. Because that Widow has a clean sight line onto your team. Your healers are really pressured by that Widow that's up there. You have to either get up here, behind the Hanzo, or up there, and push down their Widow. As you can see, she hook shots up there. See, there she is, right there. There is a Earth Shatter coming out there. Amazing block by OGE. OGE's Reinhardt play gets a lot better when he transitions halfway through this game from solo queue mentality to proper pro play. Can I slap the spacebar any harder? I don't know, can I? Dragon Strike forces them off the side. Doesn't really do anything, but it does zone a bit into... what's Chip Saiyan playing? Zenyatta, Seagull. Taimu's dead. So, ultimately, it doesn't do anything for them, I don't think. Hang on, let me double check. Junkrat picks off Mickey, because Mickey is horribly out of position. Great counterplay by Dallas Fuel. Iguri, what the fuck are you doing? That was just kind of mediocre focus. Standing beside someone that he could have gotten a lot more damage on, even though she's amazing at tracking, there was really no point going for that ulted Mercy. Was it ulted? I think so. Then this was a great tire. Great tire. Excellent tire. Picks off Mickey, kills the push. So let's see what they did wrong on that last push itself. There was the Hanzo ult, which was a little bit premature. He fired his load too early. Whatever. Can you pause, please? No. So there was the Zen ult. What was coming out? The Reinhardt ult on Fearless was already down. Just gone. Amazingly blocked by OGE. OGE almost has ult up. Seagull fires off his ult. Mickey's dead. Harry Hook has no ult, so that means they just used that, I think. Altering also has no ult. Free feel. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, double trans. Okay. Damon has ult. Fearless just used his. Kiguri has theirs. Okay. Reinhardt has theirs now. And that's the really weakly positioned Reinhardt by OGE. What was that? What was that? Fucking hell. Just a weak fucking ult by Ryan in general. OGE's, Ryan ult, what a waste. Doesn't get fucking anything out of it. Not worth shit. Could have turned it, 30 degrees to the left. Actually gotten a team out of it. They had double Zen ult up. They both ulted. Like, when I say up, I mean, like, actually on the field. Wasted Ryan ult. OG should have held that Ryan ult, or, you know, turned to the left. Meh. Really meh. Nice res by Harry Hook. Harry Hook, again, plays phenomenal in this game. Damon dropped Mickey the first time. Harry Hook has to go way the fuck out of position. I dropped Seagull. That's all she wrote on that one. Great save on the Mercy by Mickey. Free field drops OGE. Wow. Who would have seen that coming when he completely whiffed the Rhine ult? This is a great tire. Drops Mickey, and that's all she wrote. Mercy's out of position, and so is Widow. There's the nice little 1v1 between Taimu and Daya right there. Taimu comes out second, loses the overtime. Dallas Mercy was in a very weird position, but it was kind of forced. Mickey saves his life, but at the same time, if he would have positioned better, it wouldn't have been a problem in the first place. Freefield does some work on DPS Zenyatta against that Mercy. Damon dropped Mickey. Dai dropped Taimu. Clean sweep on that map. Funny thing about that map is Dallas Field played better in every instance, except for the Reinhardt play. OG's Reinhardt play was a liability there. In that map, Reinhardt dropping his shield ended up getting picks on his healers. Just outright picks on the healers. Weak. Okay, where is it? Okay, let's bring this back up to normal speed. Wish there was a fucking button for that.
It was an interesting round, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Dia plays this quite well. Again, OGE. Fuck, there we go. That was the mistake I was looking for. Where the fuck the Reinhardt went? He went balls deep. You know what he accomplished by going balls deep? Yeah, changing sides after this. He accomplished literally fuck all by going balls deep. He hit the charge button, he hit the suicide button, he died. Just died outright dead, done. That's all she wrote for your entire team because you are the fucking tank. And when the tank's dead, you're dead. Excellent play by Daya. Daya plays phenomenally well this game. I think he had 37% headshot accuracy, which is just disgusting.
You do wonder a little bit if Dia had played, you know,
I'm gonna keep calling him Daya because I suck at words. Don't care about any of that. Okay. Switching sides, Orisa play. The Orisa pick by OGE was questionable. And Shanghai counters it really fucking well. Hello, Ian. Welcome to the stream.
No, he will definitely be playing the Reinhardt as long as Gegri is on the Zarya, and they may well be heading towards a double sniper strat themselves.
So, double snipe. So, Fearless is on. No, I can't even tell what they're on right now. There's still 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Why? Why? This right there. D.Va. Going up there. Why do D.Va players do that? The Orisa pick was questionable because it was too immobile. It didn't have the defense for the snipers or for the healers. You have a really, really mobile DPS in Siegel and Mickey, and then Widow is Widow. It's ult charge. Orisa's ult isn't weak. It's situational, but not weak. Orisa ult is one of the strongest ults in the game in terms of turning a fight if you drop it properly. Assuming your team is competent, which these are pro players, so I'd assume they are. But that D.Va on the top of that point, what do you get out of that? You get to see their team comp. Big shit, you're on defense, you can't change anything anyway. All you do is get shot in the head by a Widowmaker and get fucking Widow ult charge. Sure, your healers get ult charge against you, but you're a tank that's now down half your fucking health.
Not everyone needs to.
Doesn't get headshotted, just gets a body shot, but even still, that's just a headshot. That's just ult charge for your healers, which is good and bad because Widow gets walls. Watch this. As soon as I see the D.Va, Orisa, they swap. They swap Winston, D.Va. Winston, D.Va against Orisa. Goodbye, Orisa's backline. Orisa just sits there watching. Like she's been tied to a chair and beaten with sticks while her teammates die. Orisa can't do anything against that. It's not that Orisa shield is bad, it's just that it's too immobile. They have a Junkrat, a D.Va, and a Widowmaker. What's Orisa gonna do to protect them, in all honesty? Junkrat's airborne half the time, Widowmaker's nowhere near you, and D.Va's doing D.Va things. No synergy. Whatsoever. That switch by Fearless and Geguri to Winston and D.Va, great play.
They're not going full dive. They're actually going to play Junkrat and Widow, but they are going to put more pressure on the high ground. I think they realize that they need to dislodge Dallas Fuel. This strategy of defense is what we saw in stage 2 from most teams on King's Row, creating that hard point on the high ground.
So Shanghai did start to find a bit more success last stage in terms of execution, but it was all in dive. So seeing them vary things up a little bit more.
They end up getting pushed off the point because Orisa's shield once dead, you gotta wait for it to come back up. Shanghai crushed the shield, Orisa and Taco had to fall back. Easy access to point. Just weak. Weak play. Weak play.
They managed to push Dallas back a little bit, but didn't really get any.
Geguri ends up surviving.
Yeah, they spammed down the Orisa shield. So they
Winston does Winston things. They end up resetting up on the point. Widow is in a rather weak position on the ground over here. Taimu, again and again, you're going to see in this game, really streaky. It's not recommended. Admittedly, they do have a Winston, so it's better to be on the ground against Winston because you can get to your team for support as opposed to being airborne and stuck by yourself, dying to Sir Monkey Cock over there, but
going to find an errant Junkrat Damon on the side. Look at the difference in old Charles.
gets a nice pick on Junk, picked up by Mercy.
Seagull already nearly to a riptide.
That's in a good spot. Kaguri's in a good spot. Altering free feel. Safe spots.
Yeah. That is the thing. The defensive Junkrat's going to get all of that extra ult charge just from.
Mercy gets across clean.
Taimu, the infrasight as well.
Already.
D-Mex. So this ult by... Oh, what the fuck's his name? Damon. D-Mex the Diva. It's an acceptable ult. He could have got a little bit more value out of it. I'll show you what I mean. So let's see.
That is the thing. The defensive Junkrat's gonna get all of that extra ult charge just from...
Just the Junkrat fucking hot dog down a hallway spam. Gets a lot of ult charge. So there's the Mercy. Okay, he could have got a little bit more value out of it if he probably went for Free Feel, since Free Feel's so low. And doesn't have ult. Mercy was ulting, but it was an okay ult. No real misplay there. Could have got a bit more value out of getting a healer, but dropping Diva's mech is worth it in its own right. Not that bad.
She may not live for too much longer. They're gonna go ahead and keep her healed up. It's gonna be a while before she gets the mech back.
Taimu ends up... This is where Taimu ends up starts to seriously improving in this game. You're gonna see it, I think, on defense when he actually slows down his spray and pray and actually focusing on tracking instead of flicking.
Use the Valkyrie, however, and it's fallen away during the chaos. So the time
Watch his mouse movement. He's more or less tracking.
behind a barrier, easy res.
I don't like those Widow poke duels like that. I would much rather hook across and try and get the shot, if possible. But he ends up forcing her off the perch, so it worked out in his favor.
Doing the 1v1 Widow battle. Shooting it out with Dia. Shanghai trying to come through.
He does have a nice sight line, though. He is pushing them off to the side.
Finally,
And then there's the monkey.
dive. They're not gonna waste any time.
Junkrat, Mercy, Diva, great play. Great dive.
Jumping over the top, has a concussion. Might Seagull gets the kill to Fearless though.
The Orisa ends up not being able to defend once they get dove.
Taimu though, so Shanghai turning it around and they did.
That's all she wrote on that one.
But now Taman caught by the self-destruct.
Self-destruct doesn't help, or Orisa can't help against the self-destruct. Orisa's helpless against the self-destruct. That's all she wrote on that one. Poke duels are nerve-wracking because you should never go into a 1v1 in a situation where you might lose. Don't do a 50-50 1v1. If the other Widow knows where you are, play smart. Don't play fast. Never play fast if the other person knows where you are. Position better. Position unconventionally. If their Widow does not have ult up, and they don't know where you are, but you know where they are, play smart. Go low. If you have hookup, you can go low on Widow. If you know where their Winston is, you can go low on Widow. If you have hookup and they have a Winston, you can go low on Widow and get the fuck away and bait out the jump. There's a lot of things you can do with Widow hook. Against another Widow and against their dive comp. Iguri plays well here.
Fighting for their lives on this payload. It's a pretty even brawl right
Wonderful, actually.
Carry hook down. That's good for Shanghai. Kaguri
Free field gets fucking...
damage coming in from Dallas. Aside from that,
Oh, he doesn't get killed. Holy shit. Thought he did.
maybe no, not quite.
Oh. Yeah, he is horribly out of position. He was out of position this whole fight. This Zenyatta, off to the side. Team's getting annihilated over here. Can't do a fucking thing to help them. Ends up getting picked off. There's like, what? Yeah, OGE is defending himself. Mickey gets picked off. Free field gets picked off. Or does he?
Shanghai may have this point.
I think they will too, though. As
Just some weak play in general.
charges down, but it's not gonna do a whole lot as we
Okay, let's just rewind that a bit. Watch the actual whole play. Then I'll break it down some more.
Lives on this payload. It's a pretty even brawl right now.
Picture perfect Diva play.
Down. That's
Steps in a trap, whatever.
Kaguri trap, but there's not a lot of damage coming in from Dallas. Aside from that,
Weak tire, weak tire.
maybe no, not quite another DMAC, I guess. They get Seagull, and I think Shanghai may have this point.
I think they will too, though. As supercharges down, but
Again and again, the Orisa's out of usefulness in this situation.
of the Dallas fuel round, not quite back into the weight.
The ult was placed kind of weakly, ended up getting killed easily.
They are going to take that, and now the swaps come through. OG the Reinhardt, Vicky onto the Zarya. And this initial push here, we're going to see how this...
Watch this.
Nice shot by
Excellent play by Gaguri. Excellent play.
Signal for the rim tire.
When you see that they have double dive, you don't play on Orisa,
Things up a little bit more.
you can have your off tank.
Over on the Zarya again.
And they do switch. They switch to Reinhardt. You can see that. They switch off Orisa. Bad pick. I'm assuming that he never got killed. I don't know. I wasn't watching the kill feed all that closely.
Battle continues apace here.
But yeah, the Orisa pick has ended up what losing them. What lost them that point against that really well orchestrated dive play.
They need to get every second off the clock they can now.
This tire, where does it go?
Rolls right through the middle.
Gets killed. Yeah.
Taken out before it can detonate. There was the Zarya shield on OGE, so they wouldn't have done any damage.
They did pick their comp first, and then the other team switched. When you're on defense on a map like this, you really can't walk all the way back to spawn to switch.
At the start of that fight, and now the
It was a weak pick in the first place to go for the Diva Orisa. Watch this.
Shanghai did a really good job of splitting Dallas up.
Oh, wait, no, it was Dia that plays that well. He went for the scope, got the body shot, ends up slowing it down. Here, I'll play that in full speed. Just so you can see exactly what happens here.
now the staggers are beginning because it was a 5 versus
Watch this Widow 1v1.
Dragons.
Shanghai did a really good job of splitting Dallas up. Another one of these Widow
That was full speed. He slows it down, he focuses on his fundamentals. Dia ends up coming out flawlessly on that. Great play against Taimu. Taimu, what were you doing? What were you doing?
the better of that one. Dia coming out on top.
Out of position,
Riptire did. It split Dallas up. It split
and outclassed, quite frankly, in that play.
now trapped around the corner and killed.
Great play by Dia. Again, that's just the fucking theme for this game. It's just Dia headshots. Good, well played by Taimu there. Nice pick.
Save B. Shanghai
Takes away that pressure point.
partially through C to win this map.
This is 4
Just right
minutes
there.
remaining. Dallas is going to have a massive victory in terms
OGE playing aggressive again. Not really accomplishing anything.
Not over yet. Riptire coming in. Coming around the back. They're firing at it. 28 health left, and Dia finishes
It appears that that tire got stuck. It was a weak tire.
on the seagull there, but
Could have dropped it down off the top,
rest of his team by the time
but it does appear like it got stuck.
lots of ultimates.
Like, again and again,
Dragons, they come
you'll see OGE get shot, or his teammates get shot because he dropped shield. Needlessly.
with a big edge here. Just going to be delaying tactics from Chips High and with that transcendence, but they're going to finally have to exit the battle. And somebody's
A trans was late, therefore wasted, and then that's all she wrote.
anyone can even reach it. It's just going to be Harry Hook with the Mercy. Finally, OGE walks up, take a lot of damage already. No one can get there. And Shanghai Dragons will win Kings Row.
Good job by Shanghai on that push. Decisive through B. And it was a
Shanghai's Diva pick and Winston pick ended up picking up that map. Well played.
made the big difference for them. They were
Got lucky. Got really lucky.
They will head up
Dallas made a lot of shitty mistakes from the start of the game.
It was a level up from what we saw in stage 3. The improvement that we saw beginning
Dallas did outplay them.
now, and it's great Riptire from Taman to illustrate that point. When we come back, we'll see if Shanghai
And by Dallas made a bunch of shitty mistakes, I mean OGE made a bunch of shitty mistakes.
the official computer processor of the Overwatch League.
Taimu's positioning was definitely weak on some of those points, but his mechanics were strong, so it helped a bit.
See a display of the Overwatch League.
I don't care about your ads. Next VOD. So that was map 1. Map 2, map 2, map 2. Which one's map 2? Game 2, there we go. Okay, don't care about your walkout. Bullshit. Come on, let's go.
Lurking behind daggers, but just
Watch this setup.
additions that have been made to this
It's a
roster
good setup.
can change things up quite a bit. I think Dallas feel though, if you are a Dallas fan, it's going to be better when
Shanghai goes for the Diva Monkey again,
Hog potentially. We'll see what time.
and the Sombra pick.
I don't think that their strategy on Kings Row, while good with double snipers for point A,
No, that's exactly it. Fuel played well, but they made a lot of mistakes, and Shanghai capitalized. One game, it's 4 maps, and tiebreaker goes to 5. I don't really know how to describe it. I would say best of 5, but not really. Because if you win 3, you still have to pay map 4. Because win differential. So Gaguri sets up there. Interesting setup. Fearless sets up over here. Another interesting setup. Looks like he's going for the Widow, as told to me by Lovely Bones last night. Do I think there's specific players holding Shanghai back? Yes. Oh god, yes. Free feel. Weak Zenyatta play. In that last game, he had 10k healing in 2 rounds. Mercy had 20k. But he didn't have the elims or the presence of ultimates to justify not having enough elims to justify the Zenyatta pick and not having enough healing to justify the Zenyatta pick. Just weak. Altering fucking plays so goddamn well. Gaguri plays insanely well. Fearless plays well once they swap out of solo queue mentality and switch to team play. Damon plays solid. No real issues with Damon's play on. Watch this. Actually, Damon does a really nice play here.
The Symmetra, which I don't think we'd see on attack, certainly. Maybe on defense, you never know. It's been done before. We'll have to wait and see when...
So let's see. When they come out of the gate, we'll see who they play. Doors are open. So they have Brigit, OGEC, Brigit on Mickey, Reinhardt, Diva, they're running, technically 3 tank, technically whatever the fuck you want to call it. Taimu on McCree, you're gonna see that his aimbot breaks, it's kind of funny. Zenyatta, and then Mercy, standard picks, altering. Okay. Watch this pick. Damon gets behind the Zenyatta and picks him off with Sombra, then comes back with his life. Wonderful pick. Great pick. Stops the fucking charge dead. Not having an anchor on this point really fucks Shanghai. It's mainly their picks that screw them. They also don't have a Bridget player yet. That's another thing that holds Shanghai back. They defend from up there, so it kind of mitigates not having an anchor with the high ground advantage on that door. OGE drops shield to avoid a lot of that damage. Doesn't really get punished for it. Okay, acceptable. The Bridget just comes through with her balance hammer and just fucking wrecks house. In this entire fucking map. This whole map is just dictated by Bridget. Demacked. The triple shield with Diva, Bridget, Reinhardt is a great push on this. Taimu's fucking aimbot breaks right here. We don't know what's happening to Taimu. Don't really have anything to say on that. Bad positioning by Shanghai here. Really bad positioning. Get pushed off, get pushed out, die. Die like fucking dogs in a street. Just disappointing positioning. I really wish I could, you know, change speed all the way through, or halfway through. With a button.
But the big thing that changed the fight was Harry Hook getting the Valkyrie off before the EMP. So he was able to heal up the rest of the Dallas Fuel. No follow-up damage from the Shanghai Dragons, but not like they're gonna get snowballed on super fast. They're gonna be up and on.
Wait, why is that going so fast? I said set it to source. Taimu, bad ult. But I mean, it's against Reinhardt. What do you do? Not much.
drops the Earth Shatter, but no one's really there to respond on
Plays really aggressive here. I mean, really fucking aggressive. The casters criticize this. I don't.
Yeah, that was a bit odd.
He got some poke out. His healers were behind him. Even though he was out of position, they didn't respond to it.
Big way there. And Taimu can't get away. It came right through the
He got some good poke off. Got some ult charge. Was not punished by it. I mean, he got fucking killed by, I think, the tire. Was it a tire?
Seagull Rat.
Yeah, some fucking explosion. I wasn't really watching.
Diva. Meanwhile, the rest of Dallas kind of getting picked apart here. Mickey, low
Addis Tracer play. Questionable recall. Could have just dashed.
for the moment by Chips. Coming in with that transcendence. They're going to use it on the Shanghai side as well from Sky. Very hook back.
Notice how they didn't switch to a harder tank.
The team, no ticks yet taken on B, but they've got Shanghai pushed back.
They still have the Diva.
They've got a shot
They still have the Winston in that second room.
fire. That's
As soon as you saw that,
LeMay coming in.
against their triple shield comp,
A little bit of trouble.
why are you still on Winston? Why are you still on Winston when they're running Bridget? Bridget's not a new character anymore. She's been out for a while. Don't run Winston against her. You die. You just die. Taimu plays well there.
Aggressive mercy play coming in hard for Dallas.
Just again and again. It's not so much Shanghai's play, it's their picks.
Taimu still has a lot of the armor left over. Finally
Yeah.
picked away.
How about that 310 health?
The Bridget pick really helps them out here, with Bridget just ulting preemptively to give them armor before they go into a room.
As the Tracer, but he'll be the next to fall. Fearless still in that bay.
Whoa, that was
Tried to
Just gonna beat the dead horse death, saying OGE and his ults have not been on point this game at all, but didn't matter.
for the Dallas Fuel. And man, that was
Easy round one. Very easy round one.
at the end of that. They were really stalled out there by the rally.
oh geez. So this is a 5v6 for Dallas. Time he does get
Solid play by altering, as usual.
He was rezzed
Sound
up
barrier.
at the end of that fight, but
Yeah.
the point is, even with the closer spawn advantage, distracting here, trying to get
OG up there with Ryan.
strike out the doors, get some old charge going.
It's a cheesy play.
so Dallas.
Don't have anything to say about it.
basically the same thing they did on attack, on defense here. Demon's gonna have that sonic arrow. Are they gonna run triple sniper here? I would think Damon's gonna switch.
I think Gaguri ate that Seagull spamming off. I like that Seagull can flex,
And Otto gets Taimu.
because Seagull really hasn't done much.
That's a big pick, and they get the
It's mainly been Taimu.
They're behind
I don't know.
shield, but I don't think they're going to be able to get it. No.
Stunned by the Bridget behind the wall. Kills the push dead.
5 in favor of the drop
OG shields up, doesn't drop it.
away though.
Well done.
Opportunity now to get that res. I don't know. It doesn't look like Harry Hook wants to take.
It's not the meta for Shanghai, it's just making careless mistakes. Just careless. Not necessarily game-breaking, but enough sloppy errors to lose them games.
Rotate back around on the point, though. Taimu is almost back with the rest of the team, but they've already given up half the point.
Yep, that's right. If they're gonna fight it, they need to fight it now.
I don't know why they swapped off
Before he gets,
Dia to Addo.
they're gonna bounce Seagull off there.
Dia was playing well on his Widow.
He gets a kill to Damon. There's a third open.
Like, really well.
Balls. Angry finds one. And now Dallas Fuel fighting.
Taimu killing Mercer, Zenyatta.
Kill in the sky, making a big difference. Angry popped on the mech right before she got.
I don't think Shanghai's Zenyatta players are good enough on Zenyatta to have it be such an integral part of their comps.
Sky does get res, but Mickey kills him again almost immediately.
Like, obviously, these are Grandmaster or higher players that can play that insanely well, but they're not playing it well enough at this level
Tanks were occupied.
to justify the pick.
GE out and get that kill, and Taimu came from the flank and wrecked
And then the Hanzo. So we got Hanzo Widow double sniper on attack with 2 dive tanks.
on top. However,
Could have synergized that better, in my opinion, especially against triple shield.
Ultimates to work with right now.
OGE with another Earth
I'm calling Diva shield for the argument's sake.
put it to good use. Remember,
Yeah, you need an insanely good Zen to justify playing Zen.
Dragon Strike comes
Like
through. OGE
New York Zen.
Shatter knocks down Fearless.
That was a good Earth Shatter by OGE, but bad communication between the teammates. did not synergize well. Ends up being left out to dry like a fucking good goalie on a shitty team. Yaguri, again, same thing. Kind of left out to dry, but gets away with it. Nice self-destruct to keep mech. Nasty little mistake by Dallas Fuel. And effectively forcing the Reinhardt to waste ult. Hanzo doing Hanzo things, blah 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 blah. I think that's the second or third Dragon Strike by Damon. The first one was actually eaten by a Diva Shield. It was nice. Alright, something like that. Might have been the last, might have been the other team, but whatever. I know what happened. Bridget not really pushing out the Hanzo. Ends up getting her shield battered down and dying. I think the Bridget should have played a little bit more aggressive. Reinhardt gets abandoned. Poor Chips gets locked in a corner. Clean sweep on that point. Shanghai was looking rather dominant in this game, but as you're gonna see, it does not last.
Chips is down. There's an opportunity for Shanghai.
Dallas Fuel is not respecting these Widow sidelines. Taimu on point A, and now the pick here on the point B. Dragon Strike.
Nice Dragon Strike. Really cuts off the team. OGE keeps playing Suicide Rein. He's not playing Team Rein. It's a fundamental issue I have with Reinhardt where there's two ways to play him. The fun way and the team way. The way that wins you games. Damon's playing really solid on DPS. Nothing to write home about, but definitely nothing to criticize him for. Just consistent play. And that's what they need. Damon's playing well. It's not Damon's fault, and anyone that says that, you're a fucking asshole. Gaguri, Damon. I forget their fucking Mercy Main's play name. Fuck. I need to see it. Huh. Altering, that one. Play wonderful. Fearless, a little bit careless at times. Not benchable. It's just when you, like, mentally, you know what I mean when I say swapping to a solo queue mentality. If you've played any form of competitive sport, game, whatever. For example, I played high-level League of Legends. Going from solo queue mentality to competitive mentality, very different mentalities. You can't make the really aggressive plays for the glory, for the fun of it. You just can't. Unless you're a god. And even then, it's still a tactical error. It doesn't matter if it works out. It's not a smart play. It's not a safe play. It doesn't win you games.
You know, I agree with what Dallas is doing right now. They're not changing composition because it was a positional error on both accounts that cost them in this first one. They just have to be smarter. Shanghai,
consistency is what wins you games, quite frankly. The phrase "there's no iron team," there's a reason for that. Mickey's fucking Bridget just destroys this entire team. I know Dallas Fuel is effectively a joke team internally, even though they play quite well right now anyway. Internally speaking, they're a joke. They've lost some great players from their lineup because the team's managed like a fucking Burger King.
Solid early defense here. A little bit of pressure from Taman as he's going to send the tracer onto the point.
Mickey, great pick.
Mickey, it's looking pretty damn good on this Brigida.
People need to seriously stop running Winston against Bridget. She's the killer of dive, and if that's all you know, that's all you know. But like, flexibility is what gets these higher seeded teams to their higher seed. I'm not a big fan of Damon switching from the Bridget to Tracer, then Hanzo. You're gonna see a really nice play by Seagull here.
The entrance, as you can see right now, Otto's gonna have a lot of trouble. Seagull's just gonna be there to knock him off, use that defensive matrix in the meantime.
Otto, ult. Mickey has ult. Mickey plays really aggressive, and it really works for them.
Keeps OGE up. The armor continues to build for Shanghai or for Dallas.
Doesn't get punished for using ult. Just ends up giving his entire team all that armor for free. Mickey's been working on his Bridget, and it shows. It shows really well. Very solid play. Plays the walls properly. Doesn't take needless poke. Doesn't take needless shield damage. Gaguri, mechanically a gifted player. What the fuck was she doing in that play? Going in solo. No reason for that. Solo queue mentality. Fucking 0 out of 10. Go back to bronze. All respect due, but that was very fucking bad. And then Winston doing the exact same thing. No team. Why are you diving in? What are you doing? This is where Shanghai falls apart. Round 3 of this map, and it just goes downhill from here. It gets worse.
I mean, there's just so much crowd control because you have the charge from the Reinhardt and you have the flashbang from Timbu. If you come straight in, they're going to...
This is where OGE picks up more or less full stride in terms of not sucking with his shields. Mickey fucking MVP on this map, I swear. Well, aside from Harry Hook. Holy shit, Harry's fucking Mercy was great. Altering. Damon. Gaguri. Altering and Damon, they're the only consistent ones after map 1. Kind of hard being on a bad team when you're good players. They have a lot of good players, but there's just too much solo queue mentality. Way too much solo queue mentality.
My points illustrated left and right here.
OGE just gonna be on the flank here with the shatter. Yep. Waiting for them to walk through. Gaguri gonna peek.
OGE not really keeping his head on a swivel. Takes a bunch of damage to the back. Doesn't really matter. Gives his healer's ult charge. Good shield by fucking Fearless. Good shield. Damon back on the Bridget. Settle into the groove, friend. Settle into a groove. Tracer didn't work. Hanzo didn't work. So you switch back to your first pick. Nothing changed.
Now it's a 65. Nobody can even get there, and that's going to be a quick round 3. Shanghai without even a tick on point A in their time bank round.
Sky didn't do anything notable in that round. Didn't do anything really to criticize, but at the same time, did not really step up to the plate. We needed transcendences. We needed good ones. We needed cohesive play from the tanks. I've seen better fucking clutch tank play in Silver than what I see in this game from Shanghai. That's a fucking statement. That's a bold fucking statement, and it's fucking true. You have 2 dive tanks and 2 snipers and no healers to go with the dive tanks. You know what happens to a Winston without a fucking healer or anything to back him up? Because, you know, the tanks are going in together. He dies. You know what happens when a Winston dies? You're now down a tank. They now have more ult charge. Winston doesn't do anything. Bad fucking tank play. Yes, 2 Reinhardts together sound like fucking just bashing each other. Sounds like German gay porn.
He was on the high ground using the matrix across the doorway while OG and the rest of the team was on the right side. So nicely done by Seagull. You know, weirdly, after everything that's happened to the Dallas Fuel this season and all their roster changes, the fact that Seagull actually learned how to play Diva has strangely benefited them in this meta.
Seagull's Diva play does quite well.
Like Junkrat, Zarya, and Diva, which is kind of exactly what Dallas needs.
Yeah, funny thing is we were talking.
And the reason I'm being so hard on Gaguri in this game
Brigida's not very good. It's not good. And I don't
is
know if I quite agree with you, Mickey. I think
because her raw skill level is so much higher than what she's doing in this game.
2 limbs, 8 final blows, and only 3 deaths. So he has been popping off on this Brigida.
you do get a lot of those just by virtue of hitting a bunch of people with your flail in a fight. But still, I mean, the plays he's been making, he's been hitting.
Like, you know when a father says I'm not mad, I'm disappointed? Yeah, same feeling applies here.
He's also done 20
You're better than that. Don't make these fucking mistakes.
It's not bad.
Again, when you flail away, you can do a lot. I'm a Brigida main now, Monte Cristo.
I know.
Yeah. It's fun here to play. I enjoy it. All right, Seagull on the Pharah this time, so Dallas Fuel is going to
They don't swap to a hit scan as far as I remember, which is another mistake.
worry a little bit about the shots coming in from the Diva. That is
They can't drop Seagull's fucking Pharah. Ultimately, ends up being a big mistake.
Otto with him. He's like, all right, I'm going back to spawn, but I'm taking your Brigida along for the ride.
I mean, that's huge for Dallas because
Sure
now
is.
they're going to have a player advantage. Otto,
That was a good pick by Fearless.
everybody on the side of the Dallas Fuel is up. It's a 6 versus 5. So that's a
Fearless's Ryan play
That's right.
is honestly not that bad.
Who has that dead eye?
It's consistent. That's what they need. They just need more consistency in their other core players. You have consistent fucking Mercy play every game.
Is he going to get anything out of that weight?
Okay, Fearless when he finally gets out of solo queue mode at the beginning of the game. That's why they lose their game ones. Although they ended up winning game 1 last time, but you know what I mean.
Has to be big, and it is big. Followed up by that Earthshatter, Fearless. And
Okay, now question.
just tears Dallas apart.
Why is Gaguri... So, Gaguri, if you don't know who that is, was the #1 Zarya player in the world. For a decent amount of time. Why is she on Diva and Damon running fucking Zarya? Why? Play to your strengths. Have Damon practice fucking Diva if you need Diva. You have 4 tanks and 2 healers. And you don't have your best Zarya player playing Zarya?
Was definitely
What's the fucking point of running Zarya then?
kind of snapped from the jaws of victory for Dallas there.
absolutely was. Chips didn't have the transcendence, so he couldn't get on top.
Like, I don't understand not being practiced on her. But Rush shakes off pretty fucking quick when you're that good.
Composition. I think you want that Junkrat right now.
A hit scan is a character that has an instant projectile. Wherever you click, the projectile is at as soon as you click it. Widowmaker, Soldier, McCree, for example. Whereas things like Hanzo are projectile based. There's a travel time for the arrow, it has to reach the target. That's why hit scans are good against Pharah, because all they have to do is have a point and click adventure, like Bastion. Bastion's so good against Pharah because Bastion just clicks on Pharah.
Now, Seagull is not swapped because he wants to use the barrage.
Makes sense. Waiting for it.
Watch this. Fucking Seagull's Pharah is on point like you wouldn't believe here. Excellent tracking with this ult.
That's a great position.
Excellent tracking with that ult.
Damon and Kakery fall. And remember, just that one tick is all Dallas needs, and they will get it. Dallas ties up the series on Hanamura.
Dallas ties it up. Running.
Seagull, MVP of that round.
Even though they struggled
Hands down.
Kings Row, I think this
Such clean Pharah play with no contesting from the other team whatsoever.
now at the half
Not one person switches to a fucking hit scan.
they can find an effective.
I don't mean to meme too hard, but when they're running 3 fucking shields, why is no one running Junk? Why is no one running Bastion? Bastion's not just a meme character, he has a fucking place. It's breaking shields. Junkrat, I don't need to say any more than Junkrat and shields. The more Plick
How the Dallas Fuel
and the Lucio,
That's right. Mickey again on that Brigida. Good stuff so
Mickey just fucking tears apart the team.
far. Tie series, halftime coming up, guys. Do not go anywhere.
The Overwatch League is
I love how they have Toyota as a fucking sponsor. They don't really know who their core audience is. 1, underage nerds don't drive. 2, nerds don't drive. We have Amazon Prime for a reason. Okay, that was map 2. game 3. There we go.
They've actually, it's been one of their tracer.
You're gonna see some really sloppy shit here.
Points a la the NYXL, the other big Orisa Oasis team.
There's some really sloppy shit here.
Again, I think we'll probably see Taimu back on the
Like, it's easy to pick apart the mistakes when there's so many of them.
Don't fix it, Mickey.
Look out. Whoa.
On the Brigitte, and it will be McCree Tracer. Doe's dodging cars. He's actually moving right now back and forth.
I dodged them all.
Orisa, Diva, and Bridget, solid lineup. Harry Hook, on his mercy. I personally feel it's his best fucking healer. Free feel, again on Zenyatta. You're gonna see, again, his Zenyatta fall flat on the professional stage. Like, he doesn't do bad, but he doesn't do anything. And if everyone around you is moving forward and you're standing still, guess what? You're behind everybody. There's a value to the team and progress as a player. There's a reason why other sports have alternates and mains, and this one has alternate and mains. You have your good players, your core players, your star players, and then you have your supporting players. Not support players. Applies here too. Why are you starting free feel on Zenyatta if you can't play it at this level?
So he was trying to set up a dive, but it never materialized because he couldn't close the gap and get his Winston in there instead. Just got his head taken off. That's going to be some over to the Dallas.
What are you talking about?
Indeed, 25 already. Taimu with that dead eye. Other ults nearing for the Dallas.
Taimu's McCree does quite well.
Taman and Aldring just get annihilated by Seagull.
Okay, Taimu pisses me off here. Last night I was raging about this while watching this. He fans the fucking hammers all the fucking time. You need to stop that shit. It does less damage, uses more ammo, and you can't hit the broadside of a barn. When you track as well as Taimu does, why are you not just fucking stun headshotting? There is no reason for fan the hammers bullshit. Stop doing that, Taimu. There are times where he fucking doesn't do anything because he fans the hammers, has to reload, and then they just get away. Like, he gets a great fucking stun pick on the Mercy, and then she just walks away. Stop fanning the hammers.
In the next fight, like we said earlier today, you're going to see a lot of that, using the ultimate outside of combat.
And they want to do it too because they know Shanghai's going to be coming up on a healthy host of ultimates.
Oh, yeah.
And getting that extra armor will burn more ultimates out of Shanghai Dragons on their next attack. Dia with a long flank. He has the death.
See? Does no damage there with it. Literally none. Ends up losing 6 rounds. Has to reload. Doesn't have roll up. All because he fucking fanned the hammers. He's not being punished for it by Shanghai. But I need to highlight these mistakes.
But it just wasn't worth it because the rest of Dallas just collapsed on him.
Yeah.
On the McCree and made it an easy kill. Turned their attention right back to the point.
That's right. And now
They have Dia back on the field on a hit scan, which is good at.
off that primal rage.
Free feel, you have ult.
Shanghai going to reset quickly. They're still pressuring that
Free feel, you have ult.
for Dallas already.
I'm gonna keep saying that.
Spare. High Noon comes in for Dia. Doesn't grab any kills from that. Oh, I spoke too soon. He got
Hesitation.
somehow got around that shield. Taman, a big riptire coming in and gets Taimu. Fearless res. So it looks like Shanghai.
Weak Diva ult positioning. She put it beside the shield that was already up. Weak. Weak.
The kills they've got
Weak.
haven't really ended up making a huge difference.
I can't say much on my behalf because I ult just as bad with Diva, but, you know, they get paid to do this.
Hard point though, and they just can't with this composition. What they have to do is wait for the Junkrat spam to be effective.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I was making a joke about Toyota fucking sponsoring this.
He's saying rally to me, and everyone's like, yeah, sure, no problem, man. Goes back to give Taimu a little bit more.
No ults up for Shanghai.
But oh no, that's not good for Shanghai as he nearly takes out Dia right there. Shanghai's still in this fight, but it's kind of a stalemate. Shanghai can't dive. Dallas doesn't really feel the need to.
Mickey's Brigitte play is rather nice, actually. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. The problem is the rest of his team's playing like a bunch of fucking monkeys.
It is paying off though, but Dallas, they were just getting a whole
They're winning because they're being cohesive, but they're making a bunch of individual mistakes. That's what's happening with Dallas. Individual mistakes. They're more cohesive. But on maps like this, where it's easy to fall into the trap of playing very me selfish, it makes your healers have to work harder. A lot harder. Makes your tanks have to position everywhere, and they get fucking... You split your enemy, you win, because their fucking focus is everywhere. Wow, that was nice.
That was beautiful, man. Dia just said pull, and Damon sent him airborne.
Like, you can see the skill that's in Shanghai. You can see the skill that's in fucking Dallas. Seagull's been playing really consistently once he got off the fucking Hanzo on map 1. His diva has worked out quite well for their team. Mickey's fucking Brigitte is a force to be reckoned with at this level. So is Taimu's McCree. Like, watch. Right there. Did you fucking see that? He gets the amazing flashbang off, and then he turns the corner, and what does he do? He fans the hammers, missed 4 of 6 shots. Or he could have just went for 2 headshots and fucking called it a day. He had the time. And his tracking and aim is good enough to get those headshots. It's not like he's some fucking silver scrub who has to fan the hammers to get kills. No, he's a high-level player who's well respected for a lot of things, and he's just doing that. Excellent ult by Seagull on that one.
You know, you mentioned it earlier, but it really has been big for Dallas to have Seagull, you know, start over to the flex tank because he
Let's see.
meta when it came to hero pools.
Ryan, Farah, McCree.
Seagull over to the flex tank because he can still play the Junkrat, he can still play the Pharah. And we haven't seen the Zarya from him yet, but we might later on.
It's more discipline than decision making. So, from when I played high-level League, even though you still spend a lot of time scrimming and practicing, what happens in a lot of these scrims is that you'll practice a specific point or a specific strategy at a certain point of the game, and if you fail, you'll fuck up and restart. So that's why, for example, in League, teams are best... I'm just going to use League because I know it well. Teams are best at the early game, where it's been broken down to a mathematical science. And then after that, it's fucking to the wind, whatever the fuck's going on. In this, it feels like teams are focusing on certain objectives on certain maps when they're scrimming, and then leaving game, restarting, trying to do other things. They're not working on cohesiveness. They're not working on, well, in the case of Taimu's fucking McCree, actually just slowing it down, playing smart. One thing that I think that these two teams would benefit from would be having a sister team to train with. So what I mean by a sister team is a team that you scrim with primarily, you use your good strats against in your scrims, and you develop as, even though you're rivals in the league, you guys train hard with each other to benefit yourselves. Because if you're worried about breaking out your super strats in scrims, guess what? You never get to practice your super strats, and they're fucking sloppy. Sloppy. You can only scrim against yourself so much before you just start like, you don't grow. You grow against each other, but you don't grow against other players in the league and adapt. Internal scrims are not the answer. If you're putting in 10, 8, 12 hours into this game, You need to branch outside your own fucking organization.
Opportunity to stump, doesn't even need it. Yeah, just back off. Save that rally, maybe actually use it now.
Don't really have anything to say here. This is fucking King of the Hill bullshit. Aside from the fact that Shanghai has no idea how to play King of the Hill. Like, at all. I've been told that they practice King of the Hill. But I think they need to do simple fucking cohesion drills. Again, Seagull, fucking Farah, wonderful play. Seagull's Farah is so on point, it's not even funny. And Farah's meta right now.
Onto the McCree, and it's not high noon, Noah. In answer to your question.
Yeah, he says it's high, and everyone else is like, oh yeah, high. You're down.
King of the Hill is, you're on the hill. You have to hold the hill. If you hold the hill, you're the king of the hill. That's where the name comes from. Or in this case, you're holding the point. Like, Seagull just tearing apart their team. Taimu's hit scan is being outclassed by his Farah, and unfortunately that's how Farah battles go. Like, they switched double hit scan here to take out the Farah, but Seagull's Farah is so much stronger than their hit scan. Did I say Taimu? Whatever. Dallas Fuel's, well, specifically Seagull's Farah. That's two maps in a row where he's consistently taken over the game with it.
But we are heading into what has in the past, and it was a long time ago, and it was with a few.
He just absolutely took over the game, and they couldn't do anything against it. If you can't outskill the Farah because they're too good at aiming and too good at flying, play something cheaper. You know what drops a fucking great Farah player faster than anything else? A shitty Bastion player. You know what drops triple shield faster than anything? Bastion. Fucking Junkrat. Junkrat gets countered by Farah, so it wasn't a good thing to run, but you get my point. Don't outskill your opponent, outpick your opponent, outstrategy them. Rely on your skill for 1v1s, for skirmishes. Outplay them. Think smarter, not harder. Work smarter, not harder. You get the fucking point. You'll hear me meme on about Bastion because when you can't fucking deal with their bullshit, there are other options. Dia's Widow is really solid. I have no complaints about his Widow here. Taimu's Widow is also really solid. One thing I've noticed pro Widow players need to stop fucking doing is when there's no pressure on them at all, and they're aiming at tanks, they keep scoping out and moving. Hi, I'd like to cut my DPS in half, please? Well, have I got the fucking maneuver for you? Stop doing that shit. There's no reason to fucking scope out and move a fucking foot to the left if you're not under pressure. Doesn't take a fucking CSGO player to fucking tell you that reducing your DPS by half is bad. Especially when your role is DPS. This is a great Zenyatta initiation. And a great counter fucking grab.
Could not have gotten worse. Both Reinhardts decided to run into each other, but that was probably going to be the end of A there. Chips getting a few final kills to send Dallas through to the end of that point.
Like, you'll see mistakes like the Widow thing in StarCraft, stuff like that, where you're trying to keep your APM up, you're trying to keep your hands warm, and you make sloppy mistakes that end up reducing your effectiveness. That was a nice push by Dallas. That was a nice counter by Shanghai. When Shanghai plays cohesive, they fucking win. They're strong. But unfortunately, they haven't been cohesive since map 1. That's what lost in this game. OGE learning what his shield does, finally. I don't know why he's swinging at nothing. I guess it's the probably for reducing shield up and down time, you know, animation canceling, stuff like that, but don't get your team killed for it. Harry. Can't really criticize that. That was good positioning by Mercy to stay safe, but then better ult by fucking Rat. Taimu's Widow is nice, but he needs to work on fundamentals. Flick shots are important. Proper tracking is more important. If you have proper tracking, you don't need to do a flick shot. Unless it's a reaction to something like a Winston jumping on your face. Simple fundamentals, like mouse tracking.
Doesn't really do anything. I'm not sure why OG threw that one out, but it is gonna, you know, help them get
OGE taking the solo queue fucking skills to 11 and slaughtering Gaguri. Gaguri's diva is hit and miss. I've seen. There's moments where it's great, and then there's moments where you drop an ult without throwing it, just fucking getting out of mech behind an Orisa shield, like an enemy Orisa shield where you don't get any damage off. No one punishes Fearless for that. No one punished that. OGE died for nothing.
It really says a lot about Shanghai that they're not providing any pressure onto the supports.
Yeah.
And so Harry Hook has been really free to do whatever
Yeah,
he wants.
the caster's right. Monty is right. Harry Hook has had a fucking free reign to do Mercy things this whole game. Chips has had free reign to do whatever the fuck he wanted all game. And you can see that in the difference between Chips' fucking Zenyatta and Free Feel's Zenyatta. Free Feel's Shanghai's fucking Zenyatta player. No healing, no damage, no elims, no assists.
His charge, but if he connects with you first, then you're going for a ride.
Yeah, you are
so
going
you gotta
for
have
a
that
ride.
timing right. Yeah.
And if you're walking up to the Reinhardt too, sometimes you can be in range of Dia's scope. And
yeah.
you put yourself vulnerable to a headshot, and Dia's been landing those.
Or the Reinhardt just backs up and you whiff your shield bash.
Yeah, and Shanghai, this is going to be a lot of their players on their best heroes too. Otto moving back to the Genji here for the final point, which has been a point of strength.
Nice positioning by Widow to get away from their stuff. Didn't get the headshot on that though. See if he picks off anybody. Out of position on the Genji. Why are they running Genji? Why are they running Genji? I've got to ask that question another fucking time. Why is Otto on fucking Genji? They have a fucking Bridget. Why are you running Genji? Oh my god. What the fuck? One 800 I belong in Diamond. They fucking gave you a call there, friend. You need to answer. Just again, simple issues of Shanghai playing well mechanically, but making stupid pick choices. That's the third time I've called them on it this game. Fourth time I've called them on it this game. Much. Again, another stun. Forcing Altering to do really aggressive Mercy play. Altering's good enough at Mercy to do it, but he shouldn't be fucking dividing his time like that. He shouldn't be dividing his ability to support his team because his teammates, just one specific person at any time, is doing something stupid. And then a clean sweep by the more cohesive Dallas Fuel because Shanghai keeps it together like a watery shit.
With a minute 26 on the clock. Pretty stellar time here on Dorado for them.
Yeah, especially finishing this map, it all can be a challenge. Yeah. Dallas Fuel able to do it with nearly 90.
Dallas wrecked their shit like a high fiber diet.
The Brigida swap coming up big for the Dallas Fuel. Otto tried to be the hero at the end. Shanghai really needed going in with the Dragon Blade, but bounced around. All right, take a look at that Dragon Blade.
All right.
From Otto. And he's had such good Dragon Blades. since he joined the Shanghai Dragon team, but it's hard.
Watch his Dragon Breed.
When you're coming in, the rest of his team was zoned out by his self-destruct, so they're not there. Mickey just
Freefield needs to step up or step out on Zenyatta.
It's the only reason he didn't die instantly.
Let me tell you, from playing Brigida now, when you hear that Dragon Blade pop before, if you're playing Zen or something, you were like, oh no, my life.
They're still stuck in an old meta.
Your lips and you're like, all right, let's go shield.
They're still stuck not playing Bridget. They tried to break it out once on a person who was clearly not seasoned to it.
Seagull throwing that in.
On fucking Hanamura.
Very
Failed. Mickey's fucking Bridget.
glide over.
Dallas Fueled played, for the most part, as a single unit, much better there than they have in the majority of their games.
Like Shanghai doesn't really have a good handle on how to tackle this meta quite yet. They don't really seem to know how to respond to these Brigida comps.
Yeah, I agree with you, Doa, and we may see them get through point A and B okay, but you have to be concerned.
Now we're seeing Addo and what the fuck? Oh, right.
Again, and we see exactly the same.
Pre-map bullshit.
That's very likely.
I hate that.
A great attack run right here, right now.
Again, the Winston Diva.
On the Pharah to start things off.
Might be a bit of a trap
Actually, it's acceptable because, well,
against the Widowmaker
it's just acceptable.
Taimu,
Nothing really bad about it against their team comp.
hovering around the tops of
They're not pressuring the Mercies hard enough.
the choke point.
The DPSs are kind of doing their I'm in solo queue, I must 1v1 the enemy Widow thing. In a fair fight, way too much.
Seagull down, free field with a kill there.
Like, yes, I know it's a Widow's job to kill the enemy Widow, but if you're gonna fucking do it,
Push Seagull
stack the odds in your favor,
Mickey low on health.
and go after the fucking Mercy when you see her.
There's Taimu with the D-Mech onto Kaguri. OG comes in to smack down free field, and Shanghai on the run.
I mean, he's just an overextension. Shanghai is a team that's been practicing a lot of these dives, but you can't.
Two-tank dive is okay if the enemy's team doesn't have things like Bridget
Genji Tracer, but that just left their
or other counter dive.
immediately demeched because you just don't have that same sort of presence when there's a Reinhardt on the enemy team blocking all the damage coming in from your DPS.
Absolutely, yeah. Taimu in the back.
Taimu loses track of the enemy Pharah.
So the team, who now? He's got
He's doing...
Ultra has to flee. Seagull.
He's...
Grenades through the choke.
His movement there was solid,
Shanghai, and now they're back on the dive again. Feels some Kaguri.
but he was going for flicks there. That's where Taimu's fundamentals fell apart and he went for
Valkyrie 2 in that
the flick shot
Dallas Fuel, they only
instead of tracking them down
so stacked in terms of
and going
ultimates.
for it.
This is looking like it could be potentially a full hold situation.
That's why Taimu is such a streaky Widow, from what I've seen.
Kaguri gets her Mac back again.
When he focuses on fundamentals like tracking,
Like you said, yeah, if they're
he's phenomenal.
this for a long time. Here comes Rip.
But as soon as he tries to go for flick shots and throws core skills out the window, that's when he starts slumping. It's not that he's a bad Widowmaker.
Not a ton of pressure onto OG, even with his shield down. He's just gonna
It's just you kind of
transcendence out.
lose.
Self-destruct used with
What a waste of a self-destruct.
self-destruct on the
Times two.
pushes people off the payload. Mickey actually got the D-Mech onto Kaguri with that ultimate. OGE swinging. It's pause versus hammer.
And I'm a little bit hard on Taimu because I respect him as a player.
With anyone with the charge, but remember,
He's one of the few players I actually watch their content of.
Taimu down in the barrage. Big. Right until Seagull hits him with the concussion mine.
OGE still has an urge.
Seagull playing against the Pharah seems to be quite strong.
Will end up getting D-back. So Shanghai continue to push forward, and they have another Valkyrie. This could be their time.
Mickey gets picked off idea as well. Seagull down.
Like, I want Taimu to do well.
A little bit honest.
I really do.
Charge kind of bounces Winston
He
out.
has the ability.
And so Shanghai looks like they will be able to grab A here.
Remember how I said that Shanghai couldn't fucking keep it cohesive? That's what happened to Dallas Fuel there. They lost their cohesiveness, got picked apart.
Transcendence to work with, and they drained the fuel of a lot of ults. Mickey's actually going to change the Brigade to here on B.
I like that change to Brigade.
Normally, like we said, this would be a tough
It's a little late.
to accept.
Would have been much better on point one,
We'll probably need to stay on the payload more
especially when he had the walls to play around. There's a lot less walls for Bridget to
to the Brigida. And
use here, but
I think this could be okay against Shanghai.
I think it's also okay because you
notice how Dia tracks more. Watch Dia's cursor, not my cursor. Get my cursor out of the way.
down. It's much more feasible if you're on the defensive team. And plus, you can use
I'm trying not to shit on players because I honestly respect a lot of these players.
Yeah, well, he happen here. Actually, Harriot might have just been knocked out of it. Now he's knocked out of this mortal coil. Fearless all over him.
Fearless, solid Winston positioning. Really solid Winston positioning.
Shanghai pushing.
I mean, Nitpicky was left alone while everybody went back to deal with Dia.
Yep, he had nothing he could do.
And now
Really did his job there. Really stepped up to the plate.
for Dallas before they
This is where Fearless's aggressive style benefits him.
regroup in their spawn.
It's all about running out the clock right now for Dallas.
His Reinhardt
Shanghai's time
is good, but
want Shanghai to come into point C with
it's almost like I'm just gonna throw a statement out there that he doesn't enjoy playing Rhine all that much.
OG getting in the back line.
It doesn't suit him as a player.
Winston there.
Free feel stunned and eliminated.
Yep, and now Otto up high.
Otto playing fairly okay. The Winston ended up rolling him, but he played that well.
Reds onto chips, but Dia picks another one up. Dia single-handedly kind of keeping Shanghai in this fight.
He absolutely
Dia is
rally up. So they
an unsung hero of this team that they need to stop swapping out. I don't know what else he plays. I don't follow him.
self-destruct. No, they will
But from how he's playing in this entire series,
Off of Shanghai's time.
he is the glue of their fucking paper mache fucking tiger.
See? Let's watch Dia here. Really
Oh, him and altering.
the kills that he got here is really what put it all together for Shanghai.
Like, watch this. Actually, I want to go back and watch that because that was fucking sexy.
Finish off point C.
Watch this.
Let's watch Dia here. Really the hero of point B. The kills that he got here is really what put it all together for Shanghai.
I mean,
He tries to track
carrying Shanghai
before he shoots.
quite hard.
I mean, they're rather fast flicks.
Putting up another great performance, but Mickey already used the rally. Everybody armored up on the side of the Dallas Fuel, and this is
But see how he's constantly tracking the target, aiming for the head before he pulls the trigger. He's not going for the flick shot reaction bullshit. Flick shots have their place. As a Widow main myself, I know, trust me, fucking flick shots have a place. But it's no substitute for mechanical discipline. Fearless playing this Winston fucking really well.
Dallas getting a little bit of defensive stability. Shanghai regrouping here.
Dia covering his own ass with that fucking mine. Well done. Backing out when he hears it pop. Not even looking at who it was, just hearing it pop.
try and come back in, but Transcendence not going to be too.
His Widow play is so nice. It's a shame to see them lose these games.
Yeah, because there is no resurrection right now. We know the cooldown is down for Harry Hook. He's gonna pop the Valkyrie to keep everybody else alive.
Like, it's a fucking damn shame to see Dia lose these games.
And that's gonna be Dallas holding anyway. So altering
Good counter push by Dallas.
And now, best case for Shanghai is that they have less
Mickey's Brigitte fucking running a clinic on them.
and 15 seconds.
It's hard to break this point.
A lot of ultimates. Otto now switching to.
Widow saving ult.
okay.
They want to spam through the armor, and I think that's a good change. But again, love to see.
I really do think Shanghai's tag seat to open up.
line here. Reinhardt Zarya could be the ticket. When they came into this point, they
Degrees Diva is good.
Mickey waiting for it, smartly not moving in too aggressively here.
But
in a lot of trouble.
we know for a fact that she's a better Zarya, and they keep trying to break out Zarya on certain things, but it's not on Kaguri.
Finding Taimu. Now the Transcendence comes.
Like having a 14-inch cock and insisting on using a dildo.
There goes Harry Hook. There goes Seagull and Taimu as well. The payload's gonna move. Fearless taken out of commission. Maybe they can get the res. I don't know. Fearless is way back there. That's gonna be a tough one to bring up.
And Riptire almost ready, as you hear right now from.
Again, I'm just gonna keep sucking Dia's dick on this fucking Widowmaker.
Seconds. Dallas Fuel basically just needs to win one more fight, but they lose chips. Dia has that in for sight. OG.
Poor Chips there. Really couldn't do much. Harry again with the phenomenal fucking
They lost free.
Mercy play.
In.
Getting in, getting those reses, getting out with his life.
Gonna find Harry Hook. Taimu got him right after the Deadeye from Dia. Self-destruct. Harry Hook.
Harry Hook's Mercy is
You know what? That's it. I'm done.
so calculated.
Everybody. Chips is like, save one for me, but that's overtime ticking away, and that's going to be Dallas Fuel taking the 3-1 victory over Shanghai Dragons.
Like, he's not being punished. In these games, anyway.
Shanghai looks good until they
I wonder if there's a way for me to see the after-game stats.
to play against the Brigida.
Oh, right there.
Positions were not suited to.
Here, tank situation.
Okay, so let's see. Chips. Was that the entire game? On Dorado. Look at Chips' fucking Zenyatta. 14,000 healing. 9,000 damage. 22 assists. 22 elims. Not that many deaths. I don't need to fucking read these to you, but you know what? I will, because I can. 6 final blows, that's whatever. Then look at this fucking free feel shit. 10,600 healing. 12,000 damage. Only 13 elims. 9 deaths. 18 offensive assists. His DPSs aren't picking up what he's throwing down. His damage doesn't matter. He's blowing his load on the back of a fucking Winston. Or whatever tank or whatever. It's not... All it's doing is giving the opposing healer ult charge. Dying 9 times. Not good. That's just on Dorado. Like... Only 18 offensive assists. He's getting a lot of damage off, but it's not doing anything. The elims don't lie. If you're fucking putting on 12,000 damage, you better be picking up a fucking kill or 2 or something. 5 final blows, 12,000 damage. I can throw fucking shit against the wall too. Might be more entertaining. About the same amount of usefulness. Here is Diva. Good damage block, good elims, nice deaths, nice final blows. Piss poor ults on that map. Nothing to write home about, but not bad. I would have preferred to see her on a different tank. That damage blocked was quite nice. That is something to make note of. It was good. She really does play the support tank well. I just wish she wasn't playing it on something as aggressive as Diva. Fearless. Only 10,000 damage blocked. 3,000 damage done, 7 deaths, 3 elims. And this map, I'm not going to criticize his entire play based off this map, but this map, I'd like to see that damage blocked higher. A lot higher. Effective Ryan play is what they need out of Fearless. I want to see his Winston, though. Show me his Winston. Like, look at that, OGE. 17,000 damage blocked. 8,000 done. 2 deaths. I was criticizing OG's Reinhardt early on. 20 elims. I was really criticizing it early on. Don't get me wrong, it was fucking piss poor early on, but he got out of the solo queue mindset and really settled into the team player for the later games. And that is what made their push so strong. Was their Reinhardt not fucking being a monkey? Dia, 19% crit accuracy, 12.2k damage, 11 crit hit kills, 9 deaths is to be expected, 21 elims, 14 final blows. Solid Widow play. In previous maps, he had 37% crit hit accuracy. That's 10 lower than my actual accuracy when I play Widow. And he's doing that with fucking crits. Support that guy. Fucking... stop letting him lose. He doesn't deserve it. Any more stats?
Some free elo, I would like to say in my ranked games.
Yeah.
Go Reinhardt, sorry, but we didn't.
And then we have color commentators that don't know their fucking ass from their fucking hand. Oh god, I hate post fucking recap casters. But yeah, anyways. That's my VOD review. It broke down to a whole bunch of the short, thick, and curly of it is a bunch of solo queue bullshit with the cohesiveness of a watery shit, is what summed up Shanghai. With some real diamonds in the rough and altering Dia and Fearless's Winston. And Freefield just dropping the ball. If you're not Orb discording people, you're not getting those offensive assists, you're not getting the damaging, you're not getting the healing, and you're not getting the fucking low deaths required for Zenyatta, stop playing Zenyatta. Or fucking get better at it. There is no excuse for that. This was their game to win. Mickey, wonderful Bridget. Holy shit, fucking wonderful Bridget on Mickey's Bridget. OGE, stop playing solo queue Reinhardt fucking mentality. Stop dropping your shield and getting your healer shot. Chips died more than a few times, and I think Harry died a couple in the first map because he kept dropping shield without any form of communication. If you're gonna drop your fucking shield, tell your teammates that they're gonna get shot by a Widowmaker. Seagull, great diva, great Pharah. Don't play Hanzo. Time to fucking focus on your mechanics. Focus on tracking. You're a good player. Stop fanning the fucking hammers. Your fucking aim is good enough to not need to fan the hammers on a fucking Mercy from 2 feet away and miss every shot. Just go for the headshot. Stop fanning the hammers. And start tracking your targets with Widowmaker. Don't need to flick shot everything. Chips. I don't have any positive or negative things to say, just consistent play. And Harry, again, same thing. Altering did great work. Fearless clearly doesn't want to be playing Reinhardt. Gaguri, if your team's gonna run Zarya, just fucking put you on it. Don't have someone else, like Damon play it. Damon, solid play. Otto, acceptable play. Dia, Jesus Christ, you don't deserve to be on such a losing team. It's easy to pick apart mistakes when they're everywhere. Like walking through a fucking field of flowers and picking your favorite one. Actually, no, that's rather hard, finding a good flower in a field of flowers. But overall, Shanghai needs to work on their pick phase. They need... And they're fucking staying together and not getting scattered to the winds. I'm willing to put money on the fact that Freefield probably got caught out more than once because he was just out of position. Gaguri and Fearless, you're playing dive tanks, and you have a Zenyatta. You know what's slower than a Zenyatta? A stationary Bastion. And my girlfriend's internet. Those are the two things slower than Zenyatta. They also need to pick up Bridget. Until she's nerfed, Bridget is the counter pick, the offensive pick, the everything. She is this game's Lee Sin. She does everything. And just like League, Lee Sin, before he was nerfed, did everything a little bit too well. That's the Bridget of this game. Or, yeah, that's Bridget for you. Orissa's mobile. With her defenses, though, she can throw a shield forward. She can throw a ball to hold people. She has a gun. She can help heal. She can help group. Zenyatta also has ranged abilities, but she doesn't hold people together. You need a cohesive team to play Zenyatta, and I feel his healing would be, and his Zenyatta play alone would be much better if they would stick the fuck together. Stick together. Don't get shot like dogs in a street. You know what's stronger than one really good Widow player? Really good Widow player pressuring a team that has to deal with fucking 5 other players pressuring the team. If you're not inside the Zenyatta ult, it's not gonna fucking do anything. If you're not gonna stick together, fucking play a bunch of fucking solo queue cocksuckers. Go for the raw mechanical play. Do the wrong thing. Lose every game. Wonder why you're called a meme team. It's simple. Thank you for watching this VOD review. If you guys like my content, please like, subscribe, and share. Humble Bundle and Patreon links in the description if you want to help me out. If you want to join my community, Discord links in the description. I thank you all for watching. Please, have a great day.